fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You've got to take risks, and I'm sure you've probably heard that before, but I want to talk to you about why that's so important. You will fail at some point in your life, accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There's no doubt about it. And I know that's probably not a traditional message for a graduation ceremony, but hey, I'm telling you, embrace it, because it's inevitable. In the acting business, you fail all the time. Early on in my career, I auditioned for a part in a Broadway musical. Perfect role for me, I thought, except for the fact that I can't sing. I didn't get the job. But here's the thing. I didn't quit. I didn't fall back. I walked out of there to prepare for the next audition, and the next audition, and the next audition. I prayed. I prayed. And I prayed. But I continued to fail. And fail. And fail. But it didn't matter, because you know what? There's an old saying. You hang around the barbershop long enough, sooner or later you're going to get a haircut. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break. Last year, I did a play called Fences on Broadway. But here's the kicker. It was at the Court Theater. It was at the same theater that I failed that first audition 30 years prior. The point is, every graduate here today has the training and the talent to succeed. But do you have the guts to fail? If you don't fail, you're not even trying. I'll say it again. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. So imagine you're on your deathbed, and standing around your deathbed are the ghosts representing your unfulfilled potential. The ghost of the ideas you never acted on. The ghost of the talents you didn't use. And they're standing around your bed, angry, disappointed, and upset. They say, we came to you because you could have brought us to life, they say. And now we have to go to the grave together. So I ask you today, how many ghosts are going to be around your bed when your time comes? I just got back from South Africa. It's a beautiful country.
Yes, man. What is going on? What is going on? My name's Gerald Peters. Welcome back to the channel. Just a second here. Let's bring in Jessica. Let's take this down. What is up? How you doing?
GP?
I'm doing good.
I'm good.
Man.
How are you doing?
I'm doing. I just caught this run in the TQ here.
Yeah, I finally put a bottom.
Put a bottom in. That was kind of brutal. I tried to carry over shares again like yesterday. Paid a little price this morning. But I think I've made most of it back.
Yeah, I carried some over too, but in the open,
yeah, you got out quick. That was a good move. I should have done that.
For a profit too.
Right. You got out for a profit, which means you got a much better fill than I did because I wasn't in a profit.
Yeah, but I added because I missed the first time I would have.
Okay. That's how you pulled it off then.
I added and then trimmed. Well, got out.
All right, we got some folks here. What's up from Canada? A lot of Canadians, they don't actually have souls, I hear. That's what they say on South Park. Do you watch South Park?
I haven't seen it in a while.
Okay, but you did watch it. You were
Yeah,
a cool person
like back in the
at one
day.
time. Okay, you were cool at one time.
I don't watch it now though.
No?
No.
That's called adulting. You stop watching cool stuff. I'm getting old enough where I can start going the other way. Start being more like a kid doing stupid shit.
Yeah. You're like regressing.
Yeah.
In that phase.
Let's see. Canadian living stateside. He's stateside. All right. Skylar's here. I think he's here to brag about day trading profits. This says what to know about the S&P. Let me pull this up. I'm going to add to the stage. I like those Denzel Washington speeches, by the way. Those are nice. Hold on. You want to create a folder for yourself somehow in whatever charting software you're using. I have one called The Win, and I just keep them updated. You can see how it's moved along here from last week. See the little gap there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, so whenever you see those boxes like that, guys, if you're looking at any of my charts, if you have the chart pack, that means I probably haven't updated it since I put this in. Otherwise, I take it down. You see a doji forming on the Dow?
Yep.
That's not good. That's not good at all. RSI is not extreme, so maybe it's not that bad. Gold just keeps going, huh?
Yeah.
Look at this thing. It's doing better than Bitcoin right now.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday didn't the Dow and the S&P hit all-time highs? Now gold hit another one.
Yeah, it did. Bitcoin
or the
did
Dow,
not.
yeah, the Dow hit one yesterday, I believe.
Where's the 5 minute at here? Ooh, 5 minutes pointing down. Do you see that?
Damn.
How's
Yeah.
that possible? At market close on Friday, September 20th, billions of dollars will exchange hands as the S&P changes its way. It skirts regulatory concentration limits for its 11 sectors indexes, 11 select sector indexes. Change the way it skirts regulatory limits. The change is likely to have the greatest effect on the 68 billion, the technology sector spider ETF XLK, and its largest holdings, Microsoft, NVIDIA, and Apple. Have you heard about this? They're going to change something up with the ETFs.
Nah.
They're always doing something.
It's going up. The TQ? 65?
Which one? What are you talking about?
The 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm in it. I'm in it for 300 and something shares. I should have done 350. And now the 5 minutes go in our direction. So guys, if you look on this chart, this down here is what we refer to the anchor point. And you know it's a stage 4 decline because price is on the left side of this green line. And then you read some of Brian's book, right?
Yeah.
He talks a lot on the moving average chapter. If you read that, I really like that one. And that's where I got a lot of my way of seeing it from him, that it's really about the numerical alignment. So you got 20, right? 10, 5. Well, that numerical alignment right there does not allow itself for the mark. I mean, for it to go up. I mean, right?
Right.
Yeah. So it's like, if they're like this spread apart, I mean, nothing can happen until, you know, the song I play all the time, until this. And so what the stage 4 is trying to, you know, see this somehow catch a bottom. and simply counting to 4. I mean, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. Let's see how this goes. Hold up, running. Do you notice how much that 200 comes into play on the daily when we're day trading?
Yeah.
It's really been a lot lately, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's that way all the time. I just don't remember it being as big a deal when I traded it in the past as we've seen lately. I might get all my money back here.
That'd be nice.
It would be, since I have a leak in my roof. Let's see.
Don't say it too loud. Someone might start a GoFundMe.
GoFundMe for shit. I might need a GoFundMe for long. UTSL, we'll get to that. That's the utility sector. That thing just continues to print money. This says Magnificent Seven, heavily influenced index funds. Through August, Microsoft, NVIDIA, and Apple have been.
All right, it's going up. You might want to trim. 73?
Oh,
69, 73?
Are you on level 2 or something? You saw the pop.
I didn't. Yeah, on my phone, on Thinkorswim, it's at 69.73.
Yeah, but I reloaded not too far back. Let's see.
Yeah, now the RSI is 70 though.
Ooh, I see. So what do we tend to do when the RSI goes 70?
Trim it, cut it in half.
Trim it. Yeah, and I need to make some money, so. Uh-oh. It dropped quick on me.
Yeah, I missed it. And it technically didn't go extreme, so.
See, so you interrupted me for none. I'm back in a full position now. Thanks. Yeah, it's we're going to head back up. It says, let's see, together these 3 stocks made up 48% of the exchange traded fund on average, but contributed 2/3, 11% of the ETF's 16% return to date. So it contributed 2/3. So 11% of the 16% return was those 3 stocks. I'd be willing to bet it's that way most of the time, I think. Don't you think most, there's only like a few teams that carry the whole sport?
Yeah, like in football and basketball.
Yeah, a lot of people probably name 3 or 4 teams, Let's see. I don't know. I get tired of all that Magnificent Seven shit. Just buy the TQQ and you get the Magnificent 7 times 3.
Right.
So it looks like there's going to be new rules for this. Qualifying for treatment as regulatory investment company is what's at stake. They want to pass new laws where no more than 25% of the assets of an ETF may be invested in a single issuer. So hopefully these don't affect yield max, since they only have one, right?
Right.
Right.
Now they're gonna have to combine them.
Right.
Well, I mean, you could theoretically combine they could make a semiconductor one with AMDL, NVIDIA, and the Taiwan semiconductor thing. They could put all 3 of those in one.
Let's see. So we're headed up. I'm going to get back to hopefully 70 here. You see anything in the news?
So, in that 2 bars ago, would it have been a good idea to trim and then add it back when it came back, or not trim
exactly
there at all?
what I did.
So you trimmed and then added it back?
Yeah. Once I got this second bar that broke the 5, it doesn't really look like it right there. Look more pronounced on my screen. Let me move it over. If I'm trading really tight, so black, 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 and then we got a red bar. And then when that one broke those 2, and it's below the 5, I'm out. But then it came right back, and it's above the 5. I'm back in. Pretty easy. Don't you think?
For you?
I mean, I don't know how to push buttons, Gerald. I don't want to push buttons.
So scary.
There's Doug. Doug's been too busy for us. You got a hot new wife and some rental properties. Now we're dead to him.
Would it be? Would you put a limit order for the 200 or just let it?
Let's
you
see.
trim manually?
I would personally. I'd probably do it manually, but it is kind of effective, right? You've been doing a lot of limit orders because then
not a lot, but a couple.
But you don't miss then, right? Like sometimes
you don't miss it.
Right, and so if you're using E-Trade and you're using the Power platform,
like you don't have to rely on your precision or the order fill.
Right, because I'm known to fuck it up. I really am. So let's say we're gonna sell 100. What is that price? 81.
Yeah.
So let's do 6. It's at 75 now. So I'm gonna put a limit order in to sell 100 shares at 69.81, which is the 200-day, which will probably act as resistance for a minute here. And then when you do it on E-Trade, as in most platforms, all of a sudden you'll get a dotted line pop up. Now, what else do we see on this though? If we were to see some resistance across, I imagine. Well, it's in that area though. Damn, about to hit it, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. 69.74. We got a limit order for 69.81. I was going to show you this silver chart here. This silver trade's been good. I just thought it was a way to get into the gold trade, really, So if you had missed gold, go look at silver. I may be about to bail out. I am. I'm out.
Yeah, I got to cancel my limit order.
Yeah. Which is the problem with having orders.
Yeah, it's just exactly.
That's why I don't usually put them in. So if you have a limit order in, let's say you have an order in for up here, and then all of a sudden you need to bail. Well, you're going to have to go close that order first, because when you try to process this order with that order open, you don't have enough shares. That's the purpose of paper trading, is working all that shit out. I often have to have the conversation, the value of paper trading. People will tell me they can't take it serious if there's not money in it.
Well, maybe on a daily chart.
Yeah.
That's because it's so slow, but on the 1 minute, they could easily get into it.
I may be about to get back in. Honestly, to me, it's kind of a cop-out. What other job could you go to and go, I know you guys like to do a lot of practice surgery.
Are you getting back in?
Not yet.
Okay. Just asking.
Right. So imagine if we're like surgeons. You're like, I don't really like to practice. If it ain't a real body and I can kill someone, I really don't think it's real. So I'm not going to practice. This is literally the same thing.
Yeah, like your neighbor doesn't, the doctor, he does real brain surgeries. He doesn't do practice brain surgeries.
Right. He never practiced at all. They just went from school textbook right to a human brain. They gave him a scalpel and said, here, bro, cut in. If you're not going to kill a real person, you're not going to take it serious. I find that hard to believe. And when you're a quarterback in football, I find it hard to believe they're like, okay, you're the quarterback. No practicing. We're just going to meet on Sunday and we're going to play the game. So we're always just playing the game for real. Nobody practices. What fuck planet and what skill and what thing do you do that where you don't practice?
You don't? Are you going to get back in?
Yeah, I just hit the button. Now, see, you got that aggressive from practicing. Now, you tell me the truth. Have you ever gotten pissed paper trading because you lost points and that shit felt real?
Yeah.
You didn't even have to be money. You're mad that you lost points. Give me my goddamn points back. Yeah. And
Yeah, you still lost.
You're still a loser. Like that happened.
Yeah, it
Whether
was
it was
your job
dollars
to
or
control the
points.
loss.
Right. And if you won, you won. And
Right.
and I think a lot of people get lucky early on. You're paper trading, you get lucky, you catch a big winner, and you're like, oh shit, it's easy. I just made $900. I should
Yeah.
have been doing real money. I would have got to keep it. And then all of a sudden a series.
Yeah, but anyone can put money in and it goes up and you sell it. Anyone can do that. If they get lucky, it went up.
And what's funny, the reason why, there's only two ways it can go. I mean, yeah, it can go sideways, but it's only going to go sideways so long.
Yeah.
I was telling Anthony that he was just over. It wasn't even using charts, dude. He was just looking at, I set his paper trade thing up. This is true. And he's just watching the numbers. And whenever it would go red for a minute, he'd let it go red, red, red. He'd just buy it. And as numbers typically tend to do, right? And let me pull this up. So it was cycling perfect for him. So then it was almost like, why bother with charts, bro? Like,
yeah, that's not going to happen every time. And if he had real money, he wouldn't do that.
I know it. I just started laughing. I'm like, hey, bro, run with it, man. Shit. If it works, it works.
Yeah, like if it works in that moment, go for it.
Yeah, don't let me stop
But
you.
you can't just rely on that.
And what it's funny, and I like, well, here we go. I'm in, you're in?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to come down, but we just got to get across this resistance here. Remember, you saw this is something else I meant to mention you see how it popped up here, but then came down?
Yeah.
Where it closes, that's what I would count, not the tail.
Okay.
Now, if it closed up near the top of the tail, yeah, you would count it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But it didn't. It closed way below.
So to me, I kind of draw it, and then you see it tried it there too, and it rejected it. So you could really just draw this line right there, which is where I drew it. If you draw it from this one across, it doesn't need to be that goddamn particular, but
it's still pretty close.
It's pretty close. And there's something, if you look, you're starting to do this really well. I notice where I don't remember what name I used to call it, but we're just kind of analyzing the chart, the characteristics of the chart. Like you see these pushes here, rejection, pushes here, rejection. So, maybe that's a common way this asset works, or because indexes will trade different than commodities and stocks will trade different than. But just looking back over your chart, like yesterday, remember we were talking and it wasn't hitting the RSI up here.
Yeah.
So if you're watching your chart and it just never hits this higher RSI, but it hits this first one, well, you can make an adjustment.
Yeah, and it was also like
you can
pretty
adjust.
much like a down channel in a way.
Yeah, now don't you assume there's a down channel? Like as soon as it does one attempt and then it goes down, you're like, oh fuck, down channel. Here we go. Right, I do.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
If you've
like
had
this morning was just a huge down channel.
We're about to get out. Yeah, I hate the channels. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, they're brutal.
I'll give this one just a second. And this is how you get your ass waxed, giving it one more bar.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, we're near support now. Like you'll be right here, right? And then it'll go down a little bit more. You're like, well, we're near this support.
Yeah, now it's just going fucking lower.
Yeah. Now you're down so much, you're like, fuck it.
Nah, I got out. Fuck it.
I know.
I'm not trying to fucking lose everything I gave back.
Right.
I hate that.
You ready to get back in?
Yeah, I am.
All right, so back to this silver chart. This was a play to catch up with gold. Silver's been very erratic. It really hasn't trended very well. I mean, you can catch these little runs. You notice they're getting smaller in that one, but we broke a down channel. Let me clean this up.
I'm back in.
Are you? Me too. Wow, see, I did that. Out, small loss, back in.
No crying.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, I don't want to take loss. He's going to have to go on a date with his girlfriend, tell her, I took a loss. Let's see. this breakout here is pretty powerful. So it's breaking out of the downsloping channel. You see that doji? It broke out of the downsloping channel.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, wrong one.
It's going up.
Yeah, I was at the wrong, right here. So it's kind of important. Wow, look at this, man. If you just go doji hunting, look at this. Doji on the bottom. On top. Crazy. On top.
It's crazy.
I know. You know, it's obviously not foolproof, but it's just one more little tool, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is amazing. I mean, you honestly, you might could count that one. The only reason I say it is if you look sideways, that's where it actually became, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it kind of broke it here, but then it went right back up into that zone. So, oh, here's another one. So that's silver. I would let it keep running here. I haven't trimmed anything. SoFi. I keep getting asked about SoFi. I don't know why people would think I'm no longer. Was this the one I was looking at? Oh, SoFi has a ton of them, though, man. Top, bottom.
Yeah, with the extreme R size too.
Top, yeah, bottom. I mean, and so sometimes what you want to do when you see these, it's not like it's like that. It may, you know, you're seeing one there and you start to see them kind of pop in. It's like 4 in there. You see clusters of them. Shit. It's going up or down, I guess.
Yeah, I think the Chevron chart has a lot of dojis.
Was it shit? Let's see. Do we got a lot? Where the dojis at here? We got some. I know that one on oil. This one's not a perfect one. On some of the charts, it looks a lot better. You know, but when you're on the bottom like this and you get this big down tail, but then it closes at like a cross, you know, a doji at the top there. Those are very powerful. Any of these moves, and then look, you'll see dojis accompanying that. See that big sell-off?
Mm-hmm.
Comes right back to close into here. That is crazy bullish. And then if you look right there, you know, there's a doji.
And on the to the right as well, on the other anchor point.
Where's that at?
Where you're circling, isn't that a doji?
Yeah, it is. It doesn't look as, it's a slightly off on this one, but there's plenty of others where it's like right on the money. I think USO had a perfect one.
Oh yeah, it was USO that had the perfect doji.
And so guys, if you're seeing this, and this is where you use confluence from the money flow, is these different indicators lining up. So you, boom, you got an anchor right here. You know, there's your anchor.
Going up.
And then there's your doji. To me, that doji is confirming that anchor, you know? And if you got a little sideways and you got a little momentum going your direction, you just, I mean, I'd jump it and get in. Is it headed up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're making a run for that. We got to break through it. Woo, we got through. 69. All right. Do we take some money off the table here? Let's see.
Yeah. If the R size extreme,
it's at 68. Do we need to wait?
I'm showing 69.88.
Do you need to wait though? Remember we talked about that?
Oh no, you don't have to wait.
Right.
But I don't want to be doing it too early either.
If you're in training.
Yeah, if you're in training.
You probably should wait till it's 70. Like don't get too
cool.
Sometimes shit'll be brand new, you know, and people are getting too creative too soon. Oh, there we go. I sold 50. I just sold a little bit.
Yeah, I sold half.
Oh, damn. That was a good trade too. We've had 2 of them now. And I've been in and out of this trade, 2 or 3 times now.
Yeah.
But I don't like to hit the sell button. Let's see. The 5-minute touch 69. Let's see. Paper trading. Hey, let's start doing well. Thinking about you always, bro. Appreciate you. Could check Gara network once. Ounce. Let's see. Oh, look at that big run. Damn. I wish I wouldn't have. No matter what you do as a trader, you're always going, I wish I wouldn't have.
Yeah, because you're always looking back.
You're always looking back. You have to be careful with that. You want to use it to analyze and do better, but you don't want to use it to beat yourself up.
Definitely.
But it's easy in the beginning. You know, that's something I'll give you. I'll give you some public praise. I don't like to do that, but I don't like to do that to people. Sets them up for failure later.
Yes, so just don't even say it.
Right, don't say nice things. And
yeah, just stop. I
won't take it personal when you get
stop.
mad at me.
It's that fucking witching thing. Apparently, it's like some witching day today. Just don't say it.
Now, do you know what the witching is? That it's with the options
and the futures contracts or something, and some other thing.
I know you love all that. You love all that stuff there. Options, futures.
Yeah. I like Jay from us. He's our options guy.
Yeah, our option guy handles it. He gives us money every month. We don't even have to fuck with it.
We don't even have to think about it.
I love Jay.
We don't even have to say the words.
Right.
Or have a conversation.
We need now if you think on that.
We don't have to even talk about it. Well, not one word. Just say yield max and that's it.
That's it. They say, what do you do about options? Yield max, baby.
Yield max, no more questions.
Right, Defiance. Our options guy's so good. He runs his own ETF and has a book.
Dude, Anthony should go intern with Jay. What are we thinking?
That's what I told him. I got that Jay book out. Bro, if you want to do something, fucking memorize this.
Jay has a book?
Yeah, I have it. You'll
on options?
Yeah, you'll hate it.
Oh God, I don't want that. I don't. Ugh.
Maybe we should have a book study where we all get together and read books like that. It's actually easier to read them like that is in a group where that way you don't actually have to read it. I used to do that. I would go to the book study and just listen to everyone talk about it. That's much easier.
You know, everyone's going to request like a weekly book.
I've been thinking about doing
now
that.
In the Discord because you're talking about this.
Where's Sam? Sam, come on. You could lead this, Sam. Where's she at?
Yeah.
We need to get someone to lead this. I don't want to lead it. I could do it. I mean, I'll follow along. I'll be in it. I just don't want to lead it.
Honestly, I don't even know if I'd make it to the meetings of the book club.
No?
Man. Just sitting around listening to people talk about the books they read.
Sorry.
Sounds like playing a board game with a bunch.
Sounds like church, huh? Sounds like church, man. The solid quarter, 5 minute. Oh, where are we at on this? We're watching the trade?
Yeah.
Of course, right?
I got my phone and 2 iPads and a laptop in here.
Walking around like me, like a fucking animal. You got to go to bed with 2 pads and 2 phones. You're like, why do you take them all? In case I wake up late, I can just start here.
Yeah, just spoon it.
Mm-hmm. I'll take them to the bathroom. Let's see. Oh, man. So now I'm going to bail out on this.
A big chance. We have a big chance to make a run for some big bucks.
Well, not yet, I guess.
80,000.
Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? Are we got a long?
So you see where we're stopping right at?
Yeah, right there. Right there.
Now it's even respecting those tails, it looks like. Now, do you remember the movie Smokey and the Bandit?
No.
Wow. That was one of my favorite movies. I still want that car.
I'll have to look into it.
Yep, come on, man. Smoking a band Trans Am? You don't know what that is?
Smoking.
Somebody asked about the nut. We like that. We like that stuff.
It hit the BMV target.
Yeah.
It's from 1971. Smoke. Yeah, I've never seen this movie.
Wow.
77. I mean, 1977.
In addition to book study, we need to have old movie night, I guess.
Oh no.
Old movie
sounds
night
even
on
worse.
Zoom.
Sounds worse than
watch movies together.
sitting around talking about books.
That movie's badass though. It's got a monkey in it. That one's got a dog. But oh. He said it sounds like Bible study. Yeah, that's kind of what Jess was describing, was church and Bible study. And the modern formation of education where you sit in a room and they read a book to you.
Yeah, Krispy Kreme donuts hit his 200 like this week and tagged a 70 RSI.
Kevin, how are you going to ask about donuts and you're at the gym? Got a gym picture. He doesn't need to be eating donuts.
I trimmed a couple shares a couple days ago.
It's going to $17.
Yeah, I just needed some cash.
Okay. What? Okay.
I did a small trim, like a micro trim.
A micro trim, just a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Stocks making the biggest moves midday. FedEx, Nike. I know you like Nike.
Yeah, they announced the CEO quit. They're having a new one coming in.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He was like third, right? Third round, or CEO Northern Operations or something.
The current CEO?
The one they got rid of is not the main one, is it? Wasn't he like
I don't know. They said that he quit. He's retiring.
That was from Nike or Starbucks? Nike.
Oh, Nike, yeah, the Starbucks one quit.
But that was different, right?
I don't know for sure.
It wasn't the main CEO, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I mean, how many CEOs could you have?
Oh, there's going to be the chief operating officer, the
Yeah, but that's the COO. That's not the CEO. Yeah, the article that I saw for Starbucks was the CEO.
The one they just hired?
Yeah. Huh. It says he quit 6 months into it.
I don't think that's
that was what you put. I could have sworn that's what you posted in Discord.
I did, but I don't think that's the main guy, because I think they didn't. That's why it popped. They got a new guy in there from Chipotle's.
Yeah, so I took it as that's the guy who quit.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, the stock would have got crushed. Now watch this Nike chart. Boom. Big broken family, right?
Yeah.
Down, down, down. There is no reason to even think about getting into this until these start to come together. Boy, people rush to it too, though. Oh, I gotta buy it. And then look, it just goes sideways, man. So if you wait on this and just read the chart, I mean, look, it's such a perfect state.
Yeah, that's when I was adding around there.
Yeah, you were in this. You were buying and you were playing this. And then up, and then look at this perfect stage 3, stage 4, anchor. Yeah, I mean, this is picture perfect, dude.
Yeah.
Now look where it stopped.
Right where
you heard me mention this. These bottoms here by these drop zones usually are resistance on the way up. Ooh,
yeah, the next would be the 200.
That was $1 million I just gave him right there. I'm going to send you an invoice. There we go. Are you still in this trade?
Yeah.
Let's see. I was going to show something else. Anything in the news you saw that you thought was interesting? Besides everyone whining about the fucking Magnificent Seven? Ugh.
I thought it said that they did well yesterday.
No, they did. I'm just getting sick of them.
When did they start calling it the Magnificent? When did they start that?
Kramer started that shit. It was 4.
Yeah, I've been looking into oil stocks.
All right, let's look at the oil trade here. This was one of our trade of the weeks, right?
Yeah, the whole oil play this week. Yeah, so I've been but I've been reading about like Exxon, Chevron, Conoco. That Schlumberg company, SLB.
Schlumberger?
Yeah, Schlumberg.
What'd you call it?
I don't know, Slumberg or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't know. It's like this is
Slumber.
yeah.
Oh shit, I'm
But
out.
I've read about three articles on Barron's about oil. Exxon's been in all 3.
Well, Exxon's the big daddy. I mean,
Yeah, and it's still. I forgot what I was reading last night.
look at this doji. So watch this.
There's another doji on the most recent stage 1 too.
You can't pick bottoms, Gerald. Look at this. Jesus. And then look at this top.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then look at this one. I mean,
And then it reversed. Yeah.
man. Don't ignore them, but I wouldn't trade on them exclusively. I'm back in full position, by the way. Man, I'm just manhandling this run here. Just totally just mansplaining it. We'll see. Maybe it's not going to work. X. So Nike's doing well. You're in Nike, right?
Yeah, am I buy and hold?
Have you trimmed it or anything?
No.
Because it's trading below the 200?
Yeah, it's not enough. It's not. I don't have that much that I'm willing to trim right now.
Mm.
I feel like it's just like a kind of expensive stock, so I don't want to it shares. It took me forever to get the amount of shares that I have already. So
right, $86 is an expensive stock.
well, no, when I first started buying it, it was $130.
Mm.
So I'm not even green in Nike right now.
Okay. Yeah. Now, if you buy a stock and it goes down and it goes into the red and it stays in the red for a while, goes down, shouldn't you sell it?
I mean, you could trade your way out of it.
People do this though.
But mine's in my buy and hold, so I'm not selling it or anything.
So if you hold it and you have it on stage 1 and you continue to add shares and we fast forward 9 years and you've been getting dividends dripping on stage 1s, it is possible that your Nike position becomes very big, right? Like I've showed you some of mine where I put $4,000 in and I did that over 3 years. And now the position is $22,000. And that can't happen if you sell every time. So, I think that's one of the biggest mistakes I see people make, especially as I train them to trade. They think, well, that means I should fucking trade everything.
Yeah, I would have definitely added way more shares to Nike on this drop, but it's in my IRA and I haven't really been adding money to that and more focused on the margin account. Right. Or else, like, if I would have, let's say I could have bought a full position of Nike on that last stage 1, then now I probably trim because I'd have way more. But I didn't add that much on this recent stage 1 to trim on $86.
Right.
It's in my buy and hold.
If you're trading,
trade, go for it, obviously.
Right. If you're trading.
For trading, yeah.
And it's small, you should still follow the trading rules or you're not trading.
Yeah, if I was a trade 100%, but since it's in my buy and hold, no.
Because I'll have people do that, and it always confuses me. I'm like, well, why'd you buy it? Well, it's a swing trade. Okay, well, it's profitable. It's hitting the target. Sell some. Well, I don't have that much. Okay, well, then how are you ever going to complete the trade, bro? Right? So no matter how small you have, go through the process. If you're trading, if you're buy and hold, I wouldn't, no. Like right now with utility stocks have just gone straight up.
Yeah, I stopped trimming those too.
Yeah, I'm not trimming them. So just because the stock went up doesn't mean you should trim. Matter of fact, you might want to go trim ones that haven't been going up if you needed money. Let's say you need a little money. And I might say that to you too. Don't always go directly to a winner and say, well, I can only roll up with profits.
Yeah, like right now, you could like cut, like it's like when I cut Intel in half and
Right.
Walgreens in half. It's like someone could cut Moderna in half right now if they're way down.
Because you can come back to it.
Yeah, you can come back to it, and then you're not as worried about it because you have less money in it.
Well, that's called having actual trading skills, which most people have none. They think they have trading skills, but their logic is ass backwards.
Yeah, like I cut Walgreens in half, like in February or March maybe, and I've already added like big. 3 times.
And you were recently. Down already.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just pissing me off. Like, so I just cut it in half instead of getting out.
So if you're down in a stock big and then you sell it and then you buy a stock and it goes up big, you didn't need to hold that loser like that, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that to tell people to run off and sell all their losers. I'm just saying, think it through. A lot of times people will sell all the winners, hold all the losers, and then they end up with a portfolio of a bunch of shitty stocks. You know?
Yeah, like right now, if you were like in a full position of Celsius and then it just tanked on you, you could even cut that in half and put it somewhere else.
Yeah, but if you lock in a loss, won't that make you less of a man? Won't people notice when you walk through the halls at work? What a loser!
I mean, it might you might get a deduction on your taxes.
Right. People will tie up some sort of worth of themselves and value of themselves based on the color of a fucking stock on their screen. And it's like, man, you can't do that, man. We're going to have losers and things that are out of our control and stocks that go down. I mean, this Celsius going down 5 years from now may have been what could have made you rich, right? 5 years from now. So we definitely need to think in terms of building stage ones for 5, 6, 7 years so you have a position so that when it runs, you could then like buy cars and houses and shit. You know, that's my thought. Let's bring this back. But I'm trying to get rich.
Yeah, like Celsius will look good in 5 years, but maybe in 1 month it might be even lower than it is now.
And so what Jessica's advocating there, if you have one, it's just, and that's reading social sentiment. Like Walgreens, there's just no interest in anybody. Nobody wants to buy it. And so as long as social sentiment is that bad, it's just going to keep going down. Let's see. And that, that can be slightly confusing, everything we just said there, If you're brand new and you're like, hold on, you said don't sell the loser, add to it on one. Now you're saying sell the loser. And it's like, well, there's a fine line between a quality stock on a stage one,
Yeah.
in Walgreens where the rest of the market is running except this stock.
Yeah, so you could just cut it in half and leave it there.
Yeah, you could cut it in half and add it to another loser.
Yeah, then you don't have to get out. Like
right.
It's not like you're rushing out of a biotech stock. Like you can just leave half of it there. It's Walgreens.
Which is another thing where a lot of people go to lose money. Biotech stocks. Chasing the big returns. That's usually what happens there. Let's look at Beto real quick. But anyway, no, I mean, the Doji's here. This is oil, right? This is the USOY. This is the Defiance Oil Enhanced Options. This is our options guy. OJ and them. This thing has currently a 70-something% dividend yield. Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
And what's even crazier, some people didn't buy it. That's crazier. But if we add our money flow chart reading skills, confluence, I mean, we got in early. We saw this. I think we bought on the Doji, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then the next day was a break, boom. And we've been just profitable in this the whole way up. And it has a big fat dividend. So not much else makes me happier. Is the Fed's plan to avoid a recession working? What investors?
It's been 2 days.
Right. I mean, I feel like it's working already. You? I mean, a lot's changed.
But how did this go from like being a strong economy to all of a sudden preventing a recession? Is it real? Are they actually preventing a recession?
No, they're preventing a recession that could have happened if we didn't do this. See, we saved you. You don't feel it? You don't feel saved? It's terrible. All of it's nonsense. Is this thing still going up? Oh, 69.99. We're breaking 70. We're back. I'm back. We're back to 70. Remember when we were first doing, we added the day trade channel. I think you were scared of it then. We added the day trade channel. Well, almost 2 years. And TQQ was $18.
Yeah, that was right at the bottom of the bear market or the growth crash market.
Right. So I was buying that.
If you look at 2022, 2023, like December to January, I think that was the bottom.
Yeah.
I think so.
Look at this right here, man. Look at 2 dojis on the TQQ on the weekly, right at the bottom, dude. Crazy, huh?
Crazy.
And then look at this up here. Here's one. Crazy. Oh, and I would have caught this one once we got back in the box. All that is you just got to work the charts and play with it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's it on that. All right, so back to our oil trades. I think Chevron's one of our plays. Yeah, matter of fact, if you hit that QR link there, that'll get you on our Substack over here. And we have a trade of the week we put out. These have been pretty hot. I think they've done pretty well.
Yeah, they've been Starbucks.
That was a nice one. Silver in there, and some of the runner-ups, and those are stocks that I think, I'm trying to find the easiest trade. Doesn't necessarily mean it could be the best trade as far as returns. We might actually have one that can have much higher returns, but it's a much more volatile, risky trade. So try and do simple. This was one, or maybe it was just a runner-up. Let's see. Air, we talked about that. That was a runner-up a couple times, huh?
Yeah. And
so breaking down this chart. So if you're on that and you get my email, I send a video. It's about 10, 15 minutes.
7005.
7005. So here's an example from our AMD trade on 8/26. First entry was $10.50. Well, damn, where are we at right now? Looks like $13 and almost 50 cents, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then if you remember, I don't know if you remember this day, we had the big down day and it came right back. That was
that was the Japanese carry trade day.
That was Japanese carry trade day. Damn. That was a good memory right there.
I mean, it's pretty easy. It just happened.
Is it easy?
For smart people.
You think if we ask people, hey, break down that Japanese carry trade day, you remember when that happened? They can't find it on the chart.
Monday, August 5th. We all survived the big recession and crash.
That's why you work with me. I know that. You know that. Most people have no idea. I'm so busy, Gerald, at work and spooning. I'm on vacation. They're on vacation. They can't remember what day happened anything in the market. Let's see.
They're not even thinking about it.
Right. You got to think about it, right? That's all you got to do.
Yeah. We didn't even notice that we were going into a recession because we were day trading that day. So we didn't even look at any other charts.
Yeah. You were at my house, right?
No, I was here.
Were you here?
But we didn't even realize there was a sell-off till like an hour after it closed because we were just focused on day trading.
Day trading, yeah. And that can happen because this right here looks like a hell of a run.
Like everyone was freaking out and we were trading. We were having a green day on day trading.
Yeah.
So we didn't even think twice that there was a recession.
And I think I was only up like a few $100s. And I was like, yeah. And then you go look at your account. I was down like 19 grand across all the buy and holds. And I'm all happy because I made $300 or whatever it was. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I remember that day, like when the market opened, it tanked, so we just went back to bed. Got up and then we were trading online, and we still had a green day.
Green day. So this is CLM on that day, and I am relatively pissed. I mean, I wasn't paying attention, like you said. This happened fast, to be fair, though.
Yeah, that was fast.
And by the time I was like, oh, shit, I went and bought some. Just, you call an audible on a day like this. I mean, this is just nutty. I mean, look how far down it went, dude. I mean, this is back to.
Yeah, you had to be awake at the open. And yeah.
But then even after that, we started picking up more in here.
Yeah.
So even if you don't get the exact bottom, you're going to. So all of that to say that price shock, that deal, that's just all opportunity. The only real risk, in my opinion, is it goes to zero and you're busted out. That was a gift, right?
Yeah.
And if I don't know if you guys do any margin, we buy these dividend stocks on margin, but imagine if your account was just ready to go on that day.
Might be time to trim soon. Oh, the RSI is extreme on the 1 minute.
Yep. So that could have been your first day buying in, and now you're like in the green collecting these fat dividends. You're literally you're getting free money basically. In my mind,
Yeah.
You still have your money. That's the crazy thing. You put your money in there. It's still yours. And then it goes up in value, and then they give you fat dividends.
Yeah, it's just no brainer.
It's a no-brainer. Right now, people aren't addicted to it. I don't have time to collect free money, Gerald. I'm busy at work. Did you
trim? Now it's at 70-14. I don't want you to be like, oh, I missed it.
I missed it. Oh, spooning.
Ten-piece, stretched out, trust me, you ain't ready. I'm looking around, and I guess the new definition of hard, I guess the new definition of G is not earning your tattoos, having your broad pay the bills, being physically soft, and hooked on dope. Damn, homeboy's gangster. Ha! Ain't never been able to.
How's West? West step. Say hi.
I don't want to post his stuff in the Discord.
Wes?
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be a conflict of interest or if people will get scared.
You got to post it mostly in the health and fitness
motivations channel. Yeah, the health section for sure.
Dude, I was watching that last night. I was laughing so hard. He did make me want to get up and work out, though. I'm gonna be honest, because he's just like, you're fat and you're lazy. He's just yelling out, going, maybe a little, bro. That kind of hurt my feelings, though.
It's just like when you start yelling, it's the same, and people get their feelings hurt or feel motivated.
Yeah. You hurt my feelings, Gerald.
Did you trim?
I did. Boom. I went to a burlesque show last night. That was that picture. That was that picture I sent you.
That was pretty crazy. It was like a magic trick.
Yeah. No, it wasn't magic. And I yelled out, "Are you married?" It was funny. Thanks for the call on BXGP. That was a nice 100%. You don't think he sold it, do you?
No, he said he hasn't.
So I was about to kick him out of Discord.
No, I posted it too. Him and I said we're not selling our BX.
I'm just teasing. Now, I feel like I did my due diligence. I mean, I did what I was called to do on BX. Because, I mean, let me back this up. Where were we?
What's going on?
Back in this area, I was like, listen, guys, remember when it was $70 and $80? And I was telling people, like, look at these two dojis right here. My God. But I was saying that I have a bunch. It was one of my largest positions. I don't want to buy much more. So I wanted to add other things. But if I didn't own any, I would be a buyer. So a lot of times that's what I'll do. So I'll get so many people. Stage one on this, are you adding?
The second RSI was hit on the 1 minute.
Right. So we use a dual RSI system. You could do this. You could actually do this swing trading and stuff. It just depends. I think the more money you have,
at least on the 30-minute, you could, and the hour.
Yeah, you could. Depending on stock, if you got a real volatile mover, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, so we've trended. I'm down to less than half. You?
Less than half.
Yeah. And so we scale out the same way we scale in. And then now we have a bearish candle. So we'll watch this play. And so I trade bar by bar. So there's black, 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 red. And if it drops below the 5, I would have got out. Now it's back to black. If we drop below those right there, I'd be out because it's bearish.
So, yeah.
Now, and which means I wouldn't get back in unless price really put a move on and got. Some people would wait for it, like S&P Capital, so they'd wait for it to break above there.
Wow. Before they get back in?
Yeah. You know, because that's how you can get these stages built out where it tries it, and then drops.
So you got out or you're still in?
I'm still in for 100 shares. I probably should have got out, though. I was just saying I wasn't. I never clicked the button.
Yeah, it's back, but it's still above the 20.
Right. Now I'm looking at possibly adding, though. So when I get out on this, guys, what I understand is I'm still believing in the stage 2. It's just inside that stage 2, you can move in and out.
Yeah, you can do scalps, like within the move.
That's what people would probably call it, scalping. Let's see. There's Tim.
I added.
I wonder if Tim likes Wes Watson. I'll try to get old Wes on the show.
Is a reflection of me. You get me? You get me? You guys think your trust issues stem from other people? Punk! Unaccountable punks.
Did you add?
Yep.
Let's really dig deep and understand where your trust issues come from, motherfucker. Your trust issues come from
now he's their therapist.
Your word to your motherfucking self. You get this? You think that those 3 to 10 to 30 times that other people didn't hold their word or they wronged you, you think that's what built up? You think that's what habitually constructed a mindset based on distrust for others? Maybe it's the
your trust is established when you're an infant.
You're gonna do something. And
trust versus mistrust is a psychological
issues come from
phase of development when you're an infant. So if you have trust issues, it's your mom's fault. She fucked up the trust versus mistrust phase in your life.
See, I've been advocating this for years. All these serial killers had mothers.
Yeah.
They were all raised.
If you look at the Erickson stages of development,
maybe we need to blame the mothers.
The first stage is trust versus mistrust, which is the infant stage.
Right. They always try to give the mom a way out, like it ain't her fault. You had him and raised him.
Yeah. It's
who else would we blame? Who else would be responsible? Somehow the mom's not responsible. This is a big thing. That I forget where I was saying this, and the guy's like, "Can we cut this?" Like I was trying to do a podcast. I was like, "Why?" He goes, "No, we're not. Can we cut this?" That's funny. I think Mark did that one time too, and I was like, "You never smelled whiskey on your uncle's breath."
Oh my
like,
God!
I don't know where we're going with this. And they stopped it.
He was just appalled. No one in his family's not like that.
Right. I was like, you didn't have an uncle that would, his
no one in my family's like that.
His beard's kind of like scratchy and his breath smells like whiskey and he rubs it on.
No one in my family's like that. Thank God.
That's so funny. GP sounds like Wes, but actually sounds real, not cringy like Wes. I know Wes is so over the top at times.
But it's not cringy. It's fucking. I can see how it is cringy, but to me, it's fucking funny.
I love it. If you want to get motivated,
he's saying stuff that we want to say. We just don't.
All right. So Keisha says, "I've been trying to join Discord. It's not allowing me to do so."
She texted you?
Nope.
Did she text you?
Yeah, I don't know. So Keisha, you can't just join. I mean, you got to kind of apply and send in. You got to own a copy of my book and then sign up for however you want to do it. If you did all of that and you got a link and you can't get in, let us know. If you didn't do all of that, that's why you can't get in, because we don't know you. We don't know you. Unlike the Wealth Squad, we're not going to just take every Joe Blow with $20. Let's see. $20 and a desire to trade options. We'll let you in. That's all you got to have. He said he can't take Wes serious. Man, what's wrong with you guys? Wes is awesome. Let's see. Trying to get him.
It's hilarious because he's screaming. It's not. He's probably low-key not being serious. He's just being a character.
Yeah, it's a character. Sometimes mine's a character.
Yeah, obviously.
Right. People meet me and they're like, oh, wow. Oh. Let's see. Now, are you still in?
Yeah, I just added again.
Ooh, did you?
Yeah.
Woo. Okay, me too. I think the 5 minutes pointing down, though, dude.
Damn.
Is the Fed's plan to avoid recession working? What investors can expect as interest rates fall? Plus, why you may want to hold off on refinancing your mortgage or buying a new house. Yeah, don't do it now, dummies, because they're going to lower it even more. It's going to keep going down. This is just going to cause it to not work again, probably.
And then the house values are going to go up, and then people are going to be crying that it's too expensive.
Too expensive.
And then still no one's going to be buying because now the house value went up and the interest rate's still high.
That's my fear. Let's see. Yeah, that's my fear, is it's going to cause the opposite of what we're wanting. 2 semiconductor stocks to buy. This, I'm looking through Barron's right here. If you guys don't read Barron's, man, there's something wrong with you. Not very cool. Barron's is the best, in my opinion, for the price. Do you read Barron's, Jess?
Yeah, have it open.
Right. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Let's see. Got to go down the MFG rabbit hole and join. Yeah, there you go. Michael said you got to go down a rabbit hole. MFG is a secret society. Have to pass a test. There you go. That's what's up. Where's this one? Oh, I was going to show this. It says, I've been pouring money into my 401k and it's nearly $1 million. But is it actually too much? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, well, I mean, that title just has to be like
clickbait?
Yeah.
A Reddit post entitled, "Is there such a thing as too much money in a 401k?" caught my attention today. The post was in a subreddit, Chubby Fire.
What the fuck?
Which...
What is that? A Chubby Fire
man,
on Reddit?
Don't ask questions. You don't want to know the answer. Chubby Fire, man. I got ideas. Which is for people who...
I have no idea. Oh, Fire Independence. But
yeah.
I thought they were like subtweeting someone calling them chubby or some shit, but on Reddit.
Little fat dude sitting around.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
It's who have a target portfolio of 2.5 million to 5 million. So it's a room for people with a little bit of sophistication.
With a little target.
Yeah, 5 million seems small, huh? I mean, think about it. You're 33. 5 million's your target over the next 30 years. Come on. You know what I mean? That ain't even trying, bro.
Doesn't even sound, yeah.
Let's see. The post author is 38-year-old male who is married to a 37-year-old woman. Pretty traditional. The couple have 3 kids and a picket white fence under the age of 3 years old. Oh my God. 3 kids, all under 3.
We might have to get out.
Oh shit. Mama's having babies every 8 months. How's that even possible? Damn, dude. Now, I'm going to do the added support plan, which is not a good idea because the 5-day is pointing down. So I'm going to show you guys what we're talking about here on the 5-day.
5 minute?
5 minute, I mean. Here, let's do this. If we look at a 5 minute of the TQQ, it's still a stage 2, though, on the run, on the chart.
Yeah, so you could stay in.
Could stay in, and that's why I'm in. But this slope here, wait, this one looks totally different than this one over here. What in the fuck?
We just got a doji on the 1 minute too.
Oh, that was the 1 minute. Doji where? What the? Oh.
Oh, a turn. I'm out.
Oh, goddamn. We knew that was coming though, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa, yeah, I'm glad I got out.
Oh, they're not seeing
See, if
it.
we would have held it, we would have been, oh, now we're stuck in here.
Well, I can't sell it and take a loss because a lot of my manhood is tied up in that. Let's see. I can't take a loss. Did you get short?
No, I'm not there yet in my trading journey.
You don't feel you're where you need to be on the shorts? Did she give me a ticket? I just got a parking ticket.
Damn.
I ain't paying that shit. This is New Orleans, man. Gangster city. We don't pay tickets.
How come you got a ticket, though?
For parking out front. I was in that rental car. It's not supposed to be parked there. I don't give a fuck, though.
Why? How come you didn't park at the Mason?
I didn't have my ticket and just didn't feel like it. I was going to load up. I thought I was leaving. I thought I was leaving. I was coming back to leave. And I could have, went to the Mason, but all right. Well, I'm short. It's maybe short-lived though. But
Yeah.
if we break, and I'm gonna explain why I'm short. There, we could come. I'm short with the target of the 200-day, but it may not work. That would just be normal movement, right? Price to come back in here.
Yeah.
So all the momentum's to the downside. It's coming back fast though, so I may not work. That's the way shorts happen a lot. Is they just don't necessarily work, But if they do work, they tend to work fast and furious. Wow, it's come back quick.
Did you get back in?
Yeah. You in?
Yeah.
Wow, it jumped fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a terrible fill. I should have bought less right there.
Yeah, I think my fill. Yeah, my fill was.
I got a terrible fill.
Oh no, 69.97.
Okay, that ain't bad. Mine was
but sometimes I get bad fills, obviously.
Yeah, mine was 702 or 7002, and that was on a lot of shares. So if it comes, I should have played less shares.
Yeah.
Right. So started to sell off. It didn't break. I took a shot that this might break and come down. That's just part of the game we play. But like Jessica did there, she just avoided. You don't have to short. You can just watch it go down and wait for the setup, right?
Right.
And actually probably be quicker and easier because while I was fucking around trying to get out, she got a better fill than I did. And now it's starting to come down. So you usually don't want to chase price. I had the button preset. And so it hit my full allotment of shares. Because see it's pulling back now?
Mm-hmm.
Almost any time you get where you get an anchor and then boom, it explodes and then boom, it keeps going, you'll get that pullback like we are having right now. This sucks, man. So I don't know. I'm not excited about any stocks. I'm gonna be honest. They're all overpriced. the REITs.
Are you still in or you got out?
I'm in for just, yeah. I was trying to look at the 5 minute. Yeah, shouldn't have done that.
What else is new?
What else is new? Shouldn't have done that. Here we go. That's all right. Now, all right.
Damn.
What's that?
It's just going down now.
I'm still in. I'm going to see if that anchor holds. There's some support there. Let's see. The author's spouse is currently on maternity leave, but will soon be working 1 day per week to earn $45,000 a year. No shit. Not bad, huh? She is the primary caregiver to their children. See, they live in a very high cost of living area where the family closest child care is needed and have a $1.7 million home. Damn.
Who's this?
Some rando guy from Reddit bragging about he's complaining because he puts too much money in his retirement.
Oh. Is there such a thing?
That's why I started reading the article. It seems dumb.
They got you.
I mean, I think it's kind of dumb to put it in your 401k. Can't use it to do other investing. How are you going to buy Bitto if it's in there? I mean, you should put money in your 401k.
Unless they let you.
Unless they let you. I've seen very few that are going to let you use, instead of putting in, like he thinks he put in too much, he should have been putting money into like fixed income.
A brokerage.
And then a margin brokerage too. Yeah. And then he'd been writing in, I'm making $55,000 a month in dividends. Is that too much? And we'll probably have people saying that. I think we got someone in Discord now who's already over 20,000 a month.
Per month?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, this is Blackstone. Look on the daily here. Oh, it's a nice little doji there.
Where? Oh, Blackstone?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're talking about the 1 minute.
Little Blackstone. Oh, I wanted to look at Bitto, and then we can get out here. There's not much. Oh, Bitto. Oh, not bad. Remember, we started buying some over here. So I bought a nice chunk there at $17.50, man. I'm hoping my dividend will come up. I almost bought $8,000 worth. I should have, because it'd be like almost $10,000 now on top of what I already have, and then the dividend would be massive. But no, I punked out because I didn't really feel that strong about this Bitcoin rally.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, I really don't. I'm not naysaying Bitcoin. I just, how it is. Bitcoin tends to get in these ruts and stay there for a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much been in the same area for the past 6 months.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's had.
And now it's below the 200. Well, I think it just hit it today, but still, it's been below the 200.
CLSK has 2 dojis in the box. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
And then look at this doji on the bottom. Remember we bought that one, and then the one before that was like $3.
Yeah, that was crazy back then.
Let's see.
$3.
Yeah, so big fat dividend on Bitto. It's coming back.
Yeah, I'm still in.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Let's see. Okay, it says best tech stocks to buy. I don't see any deals, man. I mean, we can't possibly be. There's tech stocks to trade. I don't see any worth buying though.
Yeah,
We got a nice little setup here. What's that?
It's coming back.
I know. I'm back. Here we go. How nice.
I just added 100 shares.
Hold your word to your motherfucking self. You don't even trust your motherfucking self. How could you trust anybody else?
How can a mom with a newborn baby listen to this?
Even in the penitentiary, on the streets.
Like a mom with a 3-year-old and younger listening to this, they would just be appalled.
Why I trust people so quickly, 100% trust. They only lose that trust incrementally due to what they inflict upon our situation. What they do to our relationship is what makes them gain or lose points, motherfucker. But everybody starts off at 100 with me. Man. Everyone. I've said it before. Okay? I've said it before. We can only outwardly.
I already told myself. All right, so we got a nice little run going. And this is when I see this trade, this is what I'm looking at. Where's support? Boom, 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 boom. So then our stop loss zone becomes this 69.80 and below, right?
Yeah.
Bam, we're running.
Someone's asking about Celsius.
She's not even in the MFG. She can't afford it. It's too expensive. You don't need to buy that stock, Lena. You can't even afford to get in Discord. Why would you buy a stock if you can't afford to be in Discord? I mean, that's the only logical reason she's not in is because she's in the Wealth Squad. We'll go look at it. Are they live right now? Nope. Let's see. 70. We got to push. So we need to push up to
70-10 limit order for the whole thing. I'm just kidding.
The whole thing. It might be. I haven't put it in yet, but that would be my target. So as I'm watching this, I'm ready to let's see. This is, they say, this Morningstar says the 10 best tech stocks to buy right now. NVIDIA. NVIDIA. No, NAVA. Then there's, I never heard of it. STM. It's a ticker symbol. ST. It's not one I'm familiar with. Nice. Sony. Path. Number 10 is Square. I've kind of forgotten all about that company.
Yeah, I forgot about Square and PayPal. But I think you could trim the PayPal Yield Max. I saw people trimming that.
Yeah, I'm in this one. I'm in this Square. I don't think I'm in the. All right, we got to close this. How did I not make money? I thought I'd be up by now. Oh, I chased that big ass candle over there.
So you're getting out?
No, still holding.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Still holding. Everybody keeps asking about Celsius. Let's see. Chris Johnson likes it.
My thing is, all the consumer staple stocks are hitting extreme RSIs except Celsius.
Right.
So.
You know why? Because their biggest distributor cut their order by $100 million.
That's a big deal.
That's a big fucking deal. I know. A lot of people are acting like it's not a big deal. But Chris likes it, so who cares? You don't need to do fundamental research. No, we own it, and I'm not saying this isn't a good spot here, but like,
I mean, look at the weekly; it's probably pointing straight down too.
Exactly, and like just said, it's everything else is going up; it's going straight down.
Okay. I mean, the weekly's not terrible.
Yeah, so it's stopping.
The MACD's ticking up. However, it's not, the price never closed above the 5, so you could still wait.
I would wait. That's what I would do.
Because that looks like our down sloping channel on the 1 minute. The MACD histogram's ticking up, except on the weekly it's ticking up instead of the 5 minute. But on the daily it's still not working. It's just going straight down.
Maybe it holds here. You know, we're starting to see a little curve over here.
Yeah. A little curl, yeah.
And you got the histogram going your way. I would definitely keep a stop in mind. You?
Yeah, it's on my list.
So your favorite plays right now are what? Oil?
Yeah.
Me too. I don't think we're overly excited about any of them. I think all the exciting plays have run. You know, unless Bitcoin catches a real fire or oil really does. I mean, it feels like we're topping out, but I don't want to be a top caller. I don't want to point out the obvious fucking doji there on the SPY, but I don't want to ruin the party. Notice that doji?
Yeah.
And then the next day it tried and then down it went. So doji, and next day it's trying. Doji in the 3, down it goes. Interesting.
It's like you've done this before.
It's like I have actually done this before. Now, if you look at this too, come on, man. Where have we seen this? I mean, that's money flow pattern. I don't even have a favorite index right now. I kind of hate all of them. I hate gold because it's going straight up. So there's nothing it can do for us. I mean, if you're already in it, you're in it, you know?
Yeah. If you're in the gold stocks, okay.
Right.
What about Crisp?
Is he in gold stocks?
No, Crisp, the therapeutics. CRISPR Therapeutics. That was one of our backup trade of the weeks.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh, let me check the day trade. I'm scared to day trade, Gerald. Okay, let's see. I don't know how to day trade.
It's the 1 minute has a doji on my side.
On the.
Yeah. Oh, it just went away. It was a temporary doji.
All right, Chico Chris. Yeah, this was one of our runner-up twos, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Again, there's a doji, stage 1. Trading below the 200, even though this is not a dividend stock. But like you said, it can't seem to get going, though. You know, when the market tries to run, the market's running, but this thing is just stopping. So, yeah. No, I don't know that I'd be buying tech stocks here. I'm happy to trade them. God damn it. Did you see this?
Yeah.
Not cool, dude. But I like this, Chris. If you do a little research on it, it's not a bad.
Yeah, it's cool.
Not a bad.
The gene editing company.
Yeah. I think that's all I got, man. The bonds, how'd they look today?
Yeah,
trying to break down.
Spot. Yeah.
It's been an up channel. You notice that?
Yeah. It's been in one for a while.
Yeah, the opposite of the down channel, obviously.
Yep.
And when you spot this, sometimes you can start to notice.
Just add there.
Yeah. And so you can kind of play with your rules a little based on what you're seeing actually happen on the chart. So if you see it going from bottom of the channel to the top of the channel to the bottom of the channel to the top. Starts coming down, then hits the top, back to the bottom. Top, bottom. I mean, you see it, right?
This is 74, 70. It's breaking the stop.
What's that?
The TQ.
Oh, I thought I was out. Damn, I didn't get out.
Me neither.
Now it's back inside the Bollinger Bands if you use Bollinger Bands.
So you're still in?
No, I'm out.
Oh.
It's breaking this. I might take a shot to the short downside and try to catch it down to 69.58. But E-Trade can't fill the short TK, the TQQQ orders. Now, a newer trader will say, well, why don't you just do the SQQQ? Well, you got to figure out your calculations, right?
Yeah.
Because it trades for a lot smaller.
Because it's different share size, yeah.
Yeah. And you're going to have a hard time being long and short, I promise you.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that.
Iceman said, what's the Discord link? There ain't no link, man. Ain't nobody knows you. How's he going to be in the fucking money flow game?
Damn, it came back in. I got stopped out like a little bitch.
He's probably a federal agent. You got to buy the book, bro. Learn the money flow, read a little bit, and then hit me up with an email. Maybe you can get in. It ain't like the other scrub groups you guys go to where you can just pay to get in. Let's see. Damn. You see it come all the way back?
That's what I'm saying. I just got stopped out like a little bitch.
Right.
Basically is what just happened.
Right. You know why?
Give at the same percentage at which we create within. Okay? You can only give love at the same degree at which it's cultivated within. Same thing with trust.
Oh my God.
You will trust people as much as you trust yourself. This is built from within. So if you want to cure these trust issues that fuck your life up, trust issues fuck up everything. If you don't trust yourself to get sober, you're fucked. Your life is over. If you don't trust another person in your relationship,
what'd you say?
How the fuck are you gonna fucking build something with someone that we all want?
How are you going to trade if you can't trust yourself? If you can't trust yourself to hit the sell button when your stop is broke. That's pretty deep if you think about it. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason you're not hitting the sell button is you don't trust yourself. You don't trust your own trading ability to get the money back. I might not ever get that $100 back. So I'll write it down for a $900 loss. And then I'll cry. And then it'll be like, oh, I need to do therapy. I need to do ice. What is it you guys do? Ice baths?
Cold ice baths.
I need to go meditate. I didn't meditate enough. That's why I took that loss. I didn't, the kids were talking. I was at work. All the bullshit I hear people say. No, you didn't take it because you don't have trading skills. Because you don't trust yourself. Nobody wants to say that, though. They want to blame everything else. Let's see. My kids were so loud, I just shut up. You just didn't trade well. Let's see. Probably their mom's fault, to be honest. Let's see. Man, are you in?
Yeah.
I am too. It's back in the box, though. It's coming back in the box. But this is starting to look a lot like if GK gets bearish, we got problems. Yeah, I don't usually get bearish, but sometimes I do. Let's see. We're getting a sloping down channel.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, why hold it and write it down if all you got to do is hit a button? And, it's all about people are fearful to take a loss. But that is actually a key. I forget who I was just talking to about that. The key to trading is being a good loser. You know, and shit. I wish I could take mine faster. That's something I'm thinking about working on next week. You know,
you're taking the loss faster.
Just, dude, I'm gonna take them fast. Bam, bam. I'm just gonna click the fucker all the time.
Yeah.
Out, out, out,
That'll
out,
probably
out,
solve
out.
half our problems.
Right. I'm just gonna be out all the time. Red candle out. And be real. I'm obviously not that aggressive, but I'm gonna be really damn aggressive of next week of not and just compare. You know.
Yeah.
Because I have a bad habit of doing that as well. I'll give it one more because a lot of times it'll come back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that saves me a lot of cold plunge baths, meditating, yoga by just being a badass trader, and I don't have to do all that. That's what's helped me. I do like warm baths though, but that doesn't lend itself to good trading. It makes you tired. But outside of trading, what's something that's helped your trading, you think? Besides knowing me.
The morning meditation.
I mean, knowing me has obviously made your trading well.
It's all about the morning meditation. I don't know what you're talking about. You're still missing out.
Has nothing to do with it's just the morning meditation. Yeah, I don't do any of that stuff.
It's that simple.
People ask me that. What do you do in the morning? I get the fuck up and go to work, bro. What are you doing? They're looking for some sort of weird thing that somehow it's going to give them some edge.
It's breaking out now.
Yep, I'm in it. I drink green. I don't actually drink the green smoothie. I pour it all over my body. Like you just
you just let it soak in.
Yeah, take a bath of green smoothie. Took me 4 years. Let's see. Someone said Boar has a doji. If two dojis had a baby. Boar, huh? Yeah, we're coming back here.
I'm back in the green on the trade.
Nice. Me too, man. That's what it's about, man. You hold those losses. Don't take a loss. Just hold it. It'll always come back.
No, I did get stopped out, though. I just got back in.
Right.
From that one candle.
Right. And, how do you feel like after going through all that?
I'm good. I think the morning meditation really helps.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
The what you say? The what?
I was like, it's the morning meditation helps with that.
Meditation helps. The yoga. And I've found if you get the right combination of yoga exercises, that could increase you at least 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to start showing us those poses?
Mm-hmm. The truth is, none of that shit helps people trade. You know what helps you trade? Fucking trading.
I think we would all trade better in the Discord if you posted videos of yourself doing yoga before the market.
We'll make some money flow yoga poses. This one will help with stop loss concentration. This one here will help you with your limit orders. Doing the plank, sideways plank with the The word like the one-legged plank and like opposite arm and leg in the air. This thing is running, man.
Yeah, now I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
I'm back. Guess who's back? Okay, here we go. We're running, huh?
I went from fucking almost losing everything I had to being back.
Let's see. You got a target? I think I have it set for like 12.
70. Do you have it for 12?
Yeah.
70, 12?
Yeah, I think that's what I have it for there.
I fuck with savages, you a fuck boy, you can't hang. You can find me post.
You guys don't know anything about Slim Jesus. He's got a gang too. Pull this back here. All right. Right at 70. I'm watching it on my big TV over here too.
Yeah, I got it computer and my phone.
Let's see if it hits this target.
It's going. Did you put a limit order? Or you're doing...
I'm going to do it manually.
Yeah, me too.
Every time I do it lately, it seems to turn the market.
Just, yeah.
But somehow I'm personally turning it. I need to get a couple hundred on this one, though. Let's see. Come on, man. If it gets super close, if it gets at 70-10, I'm going to hit it.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
Maybe even sooner.
It's at 70.05. The RSI is 69 now. $70.09.
70.09?
Yeah. RSI is 68.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah. 70.09, RSI 71.
So we hit the first RSI. If you're trading conservatively there, we take down about half. What do you say, Jess?
Yeah.
We'd be trying to get rich. So, but let's see. What is that? 175.
350 and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. But see, now it came off that. That's one thing about the RSI. That's fine if it hits it, comes off it.
Yeah. It didn't actually hit. That's why sometimes I miss the trim, because stock charts takes longer to update. And I don't want to trim if the RSI is not extreme.
Right.
I mean, not every time, at least. Like, I'd rather actually see it. But it did hit.
I'm out.
It did. Yeah, I'm out. It turned green on the chart, though. Just for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, it did. So, like, we're both out now because this candle broke this uptrend and it's below the 5-day exponential. That's basic concept of bar by bar trading. And if, let's say, this bar had shot up, right? And then we get a red bar, as long as it's above the 5, I'm not really looking to get out, even though it's below the previous one, you know? Because as long as it walks that 5, we're good. It's trying to come back already. Damn. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. In, out. So stressful, Gerald. After you day trade a little bit, and then you hear people get stressed out about swing trading. It's funny, right?
Yeah. I mean, it was already funny. Like, I never got stressed out with using a daily chart. It is not stressful to me whatsoever.
I'm back in. But you might not have your total identity tied up in that chart. Let's see. I was coaching a new guy yesterday. Young guy here, a local. And what he's wanting to do is just, right off the bat, come out and do really well. That's what he was thinking.
Yeah, he just doesn't know.
Yeah. And I was like, man, that's a good plan. I like that, right? Don't you? So what he's thinking is put in as little money as possible, but try to get a big bag at first.
Clearly, it doesn't work. It's not that easy.
But that does make sense. I mean,
it's a good goal to have.
Right. And then, obviously I said, well, why don't we trade for a little while before we get into planning our retirement? But he would only like to commit like 30 minutes in the morning.
Oh, God.
And maybe retire here soon. Like, we don't want to do a lot of practicing. I don't have time for that. It's a big waste of time.
That's what he said?
Yeah. He's not the kind of guy that needs to practice and paper trade and stuff.
He said that?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Dude, almost everyone tells me that. I don't have to paper trade. And yet every other business and thing in the world you do.
Or sports. You don't just become an amazing tennis player without practicing.
Well, what you do is don't practice and just play the games. I mean, it's not fun practicing. You're not winning anything. I mean, I just can't comprehend the logic. Like, kind of back to that. So any of you guys do it? We're back. Look at that. We're back. We're back to making money.
I'm back.
Are you back in the green? Oh, yeah. I'm up 10 bucks.
Yeah, I'm back in the green. I went on this live from 300 to 200 to 300 to fucking 50 back to 200.
Michael wants to do yoga with us. I think me and Mike doing yoga.
He's in NOLA too. It says Michael J. NOLA. So why hasn't he been at your house? Why?
He has. Mike's been at my house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know why he hasn't taken me to lunch recently.
Are you guys going to do yoga?
He took me, no, I don't see Mike as a yoga guy. I really don't.
You're going to have to convert him.
I actually do a little yoga. I don't know if he does or not. He might.
You actually do the breathing?
I used to do a lot, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I breathe every day. I'm pretty good at it. So
but you actually take deep breaths?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes
and exhale longer than inhale?
Right.
To activate your parasympathetic nervous system.
Sometimes I concentrate just on my chakras.
You do red light therapy for your chakras?
Just, that's it. Waist down, red light. That's it.
You just bought a big red light sauna coming. With a cold plunge tub.
You do the red light, right? You do that stuff, right? Are those publicly traded companies making those?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I don't actually own any of that shit. I just go to a sauna at LA Fitness.
I thought you had a red light thing.
I have a red light thing, but I doubt it's publicly. It's called a Loom Box. I doubt it's publicly fucking traded.
Huh.
I could look into it though.
Right. They have those for your hair. They have a hat and it puts a red light on your head.
Yeah, it's supposed to help your hair grow. I don't need any more fucking hair growth.
I thought about just wearing that shit as a hat in New Orleans.
At night, it'll look cool.
It would get
and
the
anyone
battery.
who gets the red light on them, you'll be healing them.
Yeah. And
you just tell them that.
Have it illuminating. If you just hug me, you're gonna feel better. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, this trade looks like it's breaking down, man. So we'll get out of here. That was fun trading. Yeah, I mean, the market, everything is just, I think we're closer to a temporary top than we are. I don't know. I mean, I could be totally wrong, but there's nothing jumping off at me. I'm out. Wow, this sucked. And I didn't have my hotkey set.
I'm out.
Damn. Man. Takes bands to make me dance. Yeah, that sucks. Uber looks good. Oh, we should check out Steel while we're here to do just a little bit of bragging. So, I mean, we text this out the moment that we saw it. And boom, we bought right here. Right around, I got in around $29. And then whoop, from 29 to 38. Oh, so hopefully a bunch of people got in. That was we text that out if you're in the trade group. And you might say, well, why'd you call an audible? A lot of reasons. This stock right here, I was looking at steel stocks, wasn't I? Remember all that?
Yeah.
I've been writing it on the whiteboard. I'm thinking about steel stocks. And this one was worth $50-something a share. And then bam. So it's at least coming back to where it was before the press conference. Those are easy. If you can just spot that stuff, this is where when I get people say, oh, I didn't add the stage, did I? I'm sorry. I didn't even notice I didn't have it up. Right here. We got in around 29. That's where I sent the text out. We've added a couple times. Now we've wrote it up. This is a $50-something stock. I mean, maybe not this run here. Maybe this stage one, it runs up, gets up into 43, and then sells off again. I don't know. But, I mean, that's just from watching the news and making a jump on it. And, you know, I was on with the professor on his live, and they were asking, do I really need to watch the news?
Yeah, I was on that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how to answer questions that fucking
And
dumb.
then one guy was like so sure of himself, and he was calling the charts graphs.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't even referring to them as charts.
Right, they're graphs. But it could be because he's from a foreign country. Sometimes they use weird words.
Maybe.
Yeah. You know, and then one guy didn't have a, you know, trading journal. It's just like, bro, come on. What are we doing here? You don't have a trading journal? You're obviously not serious. You know, you trading like 30 minutes a day. Stop. It sounds fucking stupid when you say that, you know. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll do great. I doubt it though. But yes, you need to listen to the news. If you're thinking you don't need to listen to the news, you're saying that because you're lazy and you don't want to fucking read or keep up with things. That's why we're getting Wes Watson on here, because a lot of people are getting lazy. So we need Wes to come in and get us out of it. Don't you think?
Yeah.
We'll see if I can get him on the podcast.
Yeah, that would just be perfect.
I was short, but now I'm back out of the short and I'm back in on the long side. I keep playing with the short side. That's just me playing, trying to catch a big down move. Did I just jump the 5 minute? Are you in?
Yeah.
Let's see. Now,
I'm already down. Oh my god.
You're down? Now we're doing some live. I told you about that, right? Live day trading with people on Zoom.
Damn. This is brutal for me.
Is it? Yeah. See, I was short too, dude.
Yeah, I wasn't going to get in because the fucking MACD on the 1 minute was pointing down.
It's still headed up. Why'd you get in?
Because you did. I mean, I was already looking to get in, but then you said you were getting back in, so
yeah,
just did.
Wait, you heard me on the. We're going to do some day trading. I'm trying to decide if we're going to use this platform or Zoom, because you can do these private. You know, where they can trade with us, and then we try to help them.
Yeah.
Or at least help them lose with style, and not like a little bitch. Like where they can lose the way you're supposed to lose. You know.
Yeah. Take the loss the right way.
Right. So I think I thought about it first doing it just for beginners. Like when I say beginner, but that probably needs some people that, they already know how to push buttons.
Yeah.
They're already doing it. So I don't know. We'll talk about that. But quite a few people asked to do it.
Looks like it's coming back.
It is. Woo! Those crazy trading. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Thanks for having me. I'm
gonna order lunch. Hopefully my roofing guys come back. There's a big hole in my roof. And I think I'm supposed to return that car tomorrow, and I haven't left. So I'm glad I rented it, though, and spent $700 or whatever dollars to not use it and to stay here and do the roof.
Yeah, I should have sent you the package I was going to send you yesterday. Would have got there today.
Right. I mean, there couldn't have been a cheaper
way.
way.
I'm glad I didn't send it, because now, remember that I showed you the hat that I have? So now I can send it with the hat. That maroon or burgundy money flat.
How many MFG hats you have now? 15, 20?
Yeah, like 10, 15.
10, 15, yeah. I think my last count I had like 30 something. 30, 35. I don't know. It's a lot of
I'm sure whenever you get your box, it's going to be
some more.
Hooked up way more than mine. Mine had colors that I didn't expect. So I'm dying to see yours.
They some people in the MFG don't even have a hat. You know why?
Maybe they don't wear hats.
Well, then you would buy it because they're collectible and you just put it on your thing. Because they're fucking cheap. Their fingers don't reach their wallets. Yeah. So I think the next meetup I do or the next live talk, if anybody comes up with a hat and it's not MFG, I'm just going to literally turn around and walk away.
Oh my God.
They have to have it to even talk to me. I feel like
or just don't wear a hat.
Me?
No,
or
I'm
them?
saying.
Yeah, so don't wear your dumbass Nike hat or any of that crap. Like, I don't want to see any of that. Nobody in MFG should be wearing Nike hats. It's crazy to me. Let's see. Plus, there's a connection there. Boom. Now you're connected. Now you're going to feel real dumb if you're wearing an MFG hat and you don't do MFG things. And people are saying, what's that? And you're going to have to explain to them you're trying to get rich. And then you'll see, do I feel stupid telling people I'm going to get rich? What are you looking at that's so exciting?
The 1 minute chart.
About to get killed. All right. I appreciate you, man. We'll
Thanks
let these guys go. We appreciate you guys coming on. And we'll see what's up. Hey, if you're not on our email list, hit the link. That'll take you to the QR code, take you to Substack, or go to geraldpeters.info. Trade of the week is our new product. And if you don't have my ebook, To Die Broke, that's always free and available. Have you ever read that, Jessica?
Yep. I have like 5 copies.
Matt said, 5 copies. I do too. Matt said he's wearing his hat right now.
Nice.
Good looking out, brother. Appreciate you. All right. We'll go out to some Wes Watson and watch the chart for just a second. Man, I miss Wes, man. I wish people would stop picking on Wes. He's out here trying to get Americans buff. That's the problem. Everybody wants to stay fat. They don't like him because he tells them what's up.
Yeah.
And they go, oh, but he didn't really go to prison. Dude, who cares?
And I'm not biased towards it.
Hold on.
You motherfuckers are flawed. And the second you listen, you'll beat all of us. You motherfuckers who are killing it in other areas that just smash us, if you listen to me and you alter your daily habits, you will take it to a level that you never thought fathomable. You will be at such a level of understanding, a level of connection to life, a level of depth, a level of spiritual awareness that nothing could stop you. You guys have these areas, these zones of genius that are fucking crazy, but you don't have what I have. You didn't hold your word to yourself without fail for a decade plus. That's what makes a man different. It is the rarest thing on the planet that a man decided through conscious endeavor to elevate himself and who he is above all other men by choice. Everything that was under his control. He said, not again, not failing there again. And he chose not to. To where when he looked around in the world, nobody outranked him. Nobody. And then guess what happened? Success came as a byproduct of who he became. What he had created and cultivated internally became his external world. I love you guys more than you can fathom. I'll never turn my back on you guys. I know if you come find me, I have the